Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome back to another Red Turn, the DLC campaign for Unity of Command. Here we go. We've just done Leningrad. Now we're going to go into the Baltic offensive. So let's see if we can offend some Baltics. And let's see what mysteries this mission has in store for us. Okay, so what have we got here? Not too bad. As usual, back to the start. And we will just have a little overview. So, first thing to note, supply. You have a supply in the north on the road, one in the east, and one in the southeast. So all your supplies are on the road, which is great. As for the enemy, they have it's quite an impressive supply, 20 and both on the road. As for objectives, we need to take the one in the north in 6 turns, and we need to take the one in the south on 7. So let's get to it. Well, we'll just start again. Okay. So the first thing to do is you attack this much weaker SS Foreign Legion. You can do significant damage. You can also move forward one. It's important to attack with the unit in the south when you move, because you don't want to lose your supply by this unit, which would be devastating. And also this unit can't really do anything because the swamp and your area of control is going to be quite significant. Okay, now bring up your unit from the south, the attack with the T-34 special step, and you should be able to make significant grounds with these units. Okay, here you're trying to find a weak point, and this is a good unit to hit first. I mean, they're all pretty weak, but this one gives you 3 units and 2 artillery pieces to attack with. Okay, then it's a matter of pushing in and getting that zone of control onto your side and driving your armor as hard as you can down that road. It's important to note that you should keep your supply safe so that they don't push through the back. There is, if we just have a look, we don't have to worry about rivers too much, but we can use the trees and the forest advantages. Okay, here, just again, you need to push through. We're trying to cut off their supply by taking these hexagons here. You also want to link up with the road, and you will be trying to link your supply up. As you can see, you are pretty stretched, but once you start taking and linking with the road, there's no real problem. So you can encircle these units without too much difficulty. But you definitely want to be driving forward. And even if you're out of supply this turn, you'll be able to get in supply without too much difficulty. Okay, so it's got to be a bit of management down here. Because you don't want to be too aggressive and lose units. At the same time, you do need to take off threats. Like this unit, for example, has a in the past shot down here. So we want to make sure that we are at least progressing forward, so we can link up supply with our forces in the north there, the northeast. Okay, well, as they do, they are trying to reform their lines. They're always falling back, and they're really good at encircling. So as you see, the motorized is falling back there, and not too bad. So just trying to clean out. There are a lot of none of these units seem to be fully supplied, but they certainly are at least at 80% strength or so. So here we are. We're just picking our targets as best we can. It would have been nice if I could have attacked this again, fortunately, but I met them on their new defensive line, and now I'm just trying to take out some of these rear guard units. Still definitely driving forward. It's good. That tank can be quite annoying, but with my ISU 122, I definitely have the edge with that specialist step. Okay, so here we are. We should hopefully be linking up our supply very soon. And now then we just have these stragglers over here. So don't worry me too much, but I don't want them shooting up here. You need to be mindful, because if they do get the chance, they will shoot up. There is a lot of reorganizing in this level as well, to really get maximum punch out of your troops. Unfortunately, sometimes, and you will just lose units. It's strange that these units aren't really at full strength, but I guess that's more of a realism feat there. Okay, so another one down. We reorganize that guy, so let's just have a look. Yep, our road here, because we have this bridge, is linked up, and there's no way that they can really stop that. So I reorganized my troops over here, because really this can be a holding action while these guys advance, and I can reinforce these units and these units here. Because I am looking to dive forward as much as I can. With that 8 supply, I am able to be a little bit aggressive and push up. So here we go, just reinforce my strongest units there. Okay, so they're trying to form a new line here, but they haven't really got the units to do that in the north. Let's see, where are we? Ah, it was good. My specialist step really saved that unit. Okay, now I want to get rid of this unit. I could have done that maybe a bit earlier, but I thought that was a good time. There's the German security gone. And maybe we can go in for the kill and wipe this guy out. Yes, I think it's definitely time. He's a very, very strong unit, so we do want to wipe him out. And now we have the just pause it and have a look. The great situation where our supply is either, so it doesn't matter if we sort of get cut off here, because we have this one up here, which is very safe, and we are able to drive up. We have the numbers there. So down here now it's just a case of doing my damage and moving up my line. Okay, I expect to lose units, but because we can reorganize our troops, we can definitely reinforce them. Okay, so he moved to block my supply for these units, but we're definitely going to clean that up this turn. There we go, our armor is doing a very nice job. Yep, that's a nice one. And we want to get this infantry on the south bank so we can not have to worry about the penalty and attacking across the river. Would also like to check that the terrain. Yep, there's a river there, so it's definitely, if you want to attack with the infantry, you want to do it on the south side there. Okay, setting up my infantry specialist step next turn, next to the target, so that we're able to just reinforce that unit, then have a bit of a strike in the city. We do have 7 turns there, so yep, we're doing quite well. We have 4 more. And over here I wanted to clear out these units. I felt I had the numbers, so I wasn't particularly worried. Though, given that they're 20, they definitely have the range. I'm hoping once I cut them off here, that'll just cut them off though. Yeah, it would, because they would go down to 1, no matter what that is. So here we go. And what will they do? Well, they retreat their very weak, inexperienced green unit. There's not much they can really do. Looks like they destroyed my artillery unit. That's okay. Now I'm just throwing whatever I can to try to destroy. Fortunately, because I can't disband units, I've also got to watch that I don't put weak units in the way and stop my next turn from being as aggressive as it would be. There we go. We got artillery next to the city, so hopefully we can de-entrench or remove the entrenchment for that unit. But given that we have our armor there, I don't think that'll be a problem. Okay, so what can we do? Yep, there we go, just moving out with some units so I can get rid of that guy. And now the city is definitely surrounded, and we're going to reorganize some of these back units. Even though it's only 5 per turn, we still want to make the most of reinforcing where we can. Okay, that was nice. Quite expensive, but he's cut off. There we go. He's only got one attack, so I'm not really worried. Okay, now Specialist Step unit attacks their green unit. We should just be able to really steamroll this guy. There we go. Now we want to get to the city as quickly as we can. We only have 2 more turns. We're given our number of units, and this unit seems to retreat a lot. Oh, I should point out that I made the mistake of not taking this part here, so he still is in supply, unfortunately. Just want to go back that step. So what do we do here? We use our armor to attack the city. As you see, you got 3 suppression, and then we breach the city, and we're able to suppress that last unit, and then move up, and kaboom! So it's important to note that we took this one 2 steps early, but these units are now completely useless. There's no way the armor can run up in time. So really, it is about the strength. The most I can do is reinforce these units, which is this 1 unit here. And given their supply is so rich here and here, I'm not really worried. I didn't get that part there, but I'm not particularly concerned. Oh, there we go, and this guy up here is done. So it looks like we have the objective: turn early. So we got the southern one 2 turns early, and the north one 1 turn early. So that's how it's done. So just go right to the start there. General strategy: if you're gonna move something, make sure you just move this bottom unit, because you'll have no chance of this guy sneaking through. Because the swamp will keep, and swamp and zone of control will keep them sneaking in. So you want to generally push your way up here. If you push forward with at least 4 units here, you can keep pushing up this way. If you have to use your airstrike, it's good to use it on this unit. This unit is very weak and will retreat quite easily. Then just spearhead your way down here. Try to drive your armor down. Spearhead through one of these units, and let's see, this unit here is, this one here is quite weak. And also the terrain is quite good, because you don't have to worry about swamps or forest there. Beyond that, drive your armor in. Try to take out, if you can, like move up these units, but be careful not to throw them away, because you do need to have control down here while your main body comes through. And then just feel out the best tactic to capitalize on the situation. Well, this has been Experience Points. I hope you've gained some experience from watching this, and you're able to really smash a brilliant victory on your own. Cheers!